welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are enjoying my content, then please make sure you subscribe and join the community. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. So I just want to have a little chit chat with you today, go over a few things. Yeah, there's just so much. I don't even know what it's going to be called. This energy today is just being honest, being our true selves. Like, look at the state of my hair. I'm in a healing process right now, but if I was to go and do myself up and like look all like, you know, more perfect, I suppose, then it just wouldn't be authentic and it wouldn't be for the right reasons, when really I look like this and it's a bit normal. When you're going through a healing process, you look tired, you look drained, it's normal. Okay, so yeah, I have been going through a healing process. Something came up recently for me to heal. I'm not going to talk about that on this channel, but I can talk about, you know, the experience. Yeah, something came up for me to heal. I was not ready to heal it. And I basically didn't want to heal it. I wanted to ignore it, but that wasn't the case. We all know that when something comes up, you know, you just have to, embrace that moment of, okay, the universe is like bringing this up right now for me to heal it, and if I suppress it anymore, it's not going to be good for my health. It's not going to be good in, you know, any way, shape or form. So it's obviously the right time to heal it now, and I just have to just bite the bullet and do it. So healing isn't always amazing, but I just want to tell you guys, you know, some little tips if you're going through healing, and what kind of I've experienced as well this last few days, because it's been really, really bizarre. So my healing right now is very a very deep shadow. So it's kind of not like a surface level healing. It's not really like just you know, it's something that bothers me the most. It's not just something that's just like, okay, like let's manifest our hair growing longer and then we feel a bit crap about our hair, like we'll heal that. It's not like that. It is very, very deep. The deepest thing within me anyways. So this is happening basically for me is because of my Kundalini energy. I did start my Kundalini awakening quite a while ago now, and I've been in the really good part. I've been in the part of like just being really connected and like everything seemed really nice, and yeah, just the fun part. But now I'm not in that fun part anymore, and I'm going through the shadow side, and where you really have to face the darker sides of yourself to integrate that into, you know, into it, back into love, so it doesn't control you and it doesn't, you know, whatever, you get healing. So basically I'm going through actually I think it actually is the dark night of the soul, but honestly I don't know anyone else who's gone through a Kundalini awakening, so it's kind of a little bit difficult sometimes to discuss with people. So yeah, this is what I'm going through right now. So it's very deep. So maybe your healing journey might be a lot different, but I just want to give you some tips. So when you're going through any type of healing, I really want you to protect your energy. So I have crystals behind me in that bowl. Use crystals. Black crystals are for protection. I've also been carrying rose quartz on me to just, I put the intention to help heal and keep my heart open as I'm healing, and also to anything that's negative to turn it into love and light. Like that's my intention with my rose quartz. And then obviously I have all different black crystals to help absorb all of that negative energy. I've saged my house quite a lot. I've blessed my house. I've had to do a lot of protection. So I've literally way more than usual. So that was because I was so busy with getting all of my jewellery line sorted, which by the way is the sponsor of today's video. These beautiful, you can see the love affirmation there, the hoops, this was not planned, can you tell? The bangles, I have mine in I like gold colours. I don't really resonate with like silver and things like that. I personally like gold, but you can get them in all different metals. My link will be below for my store. It literally just went live today, and there is a 10% discount for all of the store up until the 2nd of December. So that's a whole week. I will link that in the description box below. I also have these necklaces. So I have the necklaces that are all in different, you can get like silver and gold. So I have the necklaces, the bangles, the earrings and the keychains. I also have rings, but I haven't put them on the website yet because my ring press has not came. I don't know where it is, but it's okay. It's all divine timing. But yeah, they're all handmade by me, all made with love. You just pick your affirmation that you're, you know, bringing into your life. This one, I actually, is good talking about protection. I actually wrote the affirmation on this one is protection because of what has been happening. Love on my earrings because I feel like love is just everything, and manifesting anything into your life, I just love love. Like self-love, like nourishing my relationship, like just everything. I think love is a really good affirmation. And then of course it's me, so I have prosperity on my bangle. So you can have any affirmation you want. On the earrings it's a maximum of 4 letters, or you could have your star sign and little symbol on it instead of any you know, affirmation. Any affirmation on the bangles and on the necklaces, or you know, pick your star sign, or maybe you want to manifest an SP, so you want like a name on there or initials or whatever it is. You know, you can be really playful with this. On my keyring, for my keys I put new home, and yeah, so whatever you want, just make sure you write it in the little box. When you click it and add it into your cart, there will be a little box that come up, and that's basically where you write your affirmations. If you're ordering more than one thing, make sure you tell me earrings, love affirmation, and then maybe necklace, protection, or whatever your affirmation is going to be. So yeah, that's it for that little plug. But talking about protection, I basically, I was so busy with this and I was having so much fun creating all of these pieces of jewellery, and like it all started to happen really quickly. I've been designing these for a very long time, but then the person that was designing them, like, well, I was designing them, sending it to them, they would like, it's a whole process basically. It fell through and things kept going wrong, and I thought, you know what, no. And then the universe showed me a different way to do it, and it's so much more in alignment with me, because I can keep the costs down for you guys and it just feels better. So because I was so excited about this new jewellery collection, I wasn't doing any of my normal things. I wasn't doing the saging and the protection and you know, the meditation to keep my vibe high, and you know, things like that. And not that you have to do it every single day, but because that is my job, like I do channel messages for people, I do healings and like things like that, and I do it is a spiritual job, so I need to be more protected than the, you know, a person that doesn't do all of that. So I'm very, very open to spirit. I see them, I hear them, you know, they make themselves known to me. And especially recently, obviously with my Kundalini energy, at this time my abilities have just been really, really amplifying, and I've really been enjoying that. But I didn't realise that this thing was going to come up for me to heal. So I'm so, into all of this jewellery and having fun, and I hadn't been protecting myself as much as I usually did. And then this thing came up to heal. So I was just in such a panic state, to be honest, and I was really like panicky and down and scared and all of these like lower emotions, and I still wasn't protecting myself. So a few days go by, and it's like trying to integrate it, absorb what is happening and trying to calm myself down, look after myself, like rest and all of that. And honestly, it's quite hard when you're the healer and you have to have your healer logical mind where you're telling yourself everything's going to be okay, all of these healing things to do, and then your side where you're on complete survival mode because it's something so deep within you and you wasn't expecting it to come up, you wasn't ready to heal it. Like, it's hard to be the balance of both. So I basically started to feel even more low and like down. I reached out to my friend for a healing session because I didn't want to do it on myself. Again, like I said before, it's hard to be that balance if it's something that's so deep within you. It's good to kind of get some help from someone else, and you don't always have to be the one to heal yourself too. I do want to say that. So I was a little bit at first like, well, I'm a healer, I shouldn't get healed from someone else, like this is not right, I'm not doing myself justice, like I shouldn't let people in. And then I realised, hang on a minute, that's just my ego, like let it go. And yeah, I got the Reiki session from someone else, and it really helped calm me down so then I can move forward with my healing myself. So basically she picked up on some spirits straight away, and they weren't the most friendliest spirits. I'd already had to send one to the light the day before. So like basically, if you don't know what that means, it's like a negative spirit, and they basically was in my house, and then I had to send it up to the divine because it was taunting me. I will do that on a different video, but anyways, because my energy was so low and in just a state of panic, then, and because I'm so open to spirits, they use that, and actually they was feeding off my crappy energy, and I really had to cleanse myself. I had to have salt baths, I had to have Reiki, I had to do I didn't know about this before. I've seen it being done, but I didn't know how to do it myself. But my friend that was doing the Reiki told me how to do it, and I had to cleanse myself with an egg because literally there was this negative spirits around me because they're just like, oh, hang on a minute, this is our chance. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that actually we need to be protecting ourselves a lot more, and especially because of the vibration of the planet right now. There's so many people awakening, and these dark nights of the soul aren't too pretty, they're not very nice, and we need to make sure that we're protecting ourselves when we go through that, because it's not just like healing I've ever done before, it's a lot deeper, and I want to make sure everyone is like protecting themselves. So like use protection like jewelry, use sage, use your intentions, like set boundaries with your spirit guides, like only like love and light around me, and just do it all, because it's not worth feeling like crap, because honestly it made me feel so crappy. And after I had the healing and after I did all the clearing, my house just felt so much better. So moving on to the second thing I wanted to talk about, which it is all involved together, and I do apologise about my energy right now. I'm still getting back to my normal self, and I know I'm talking very fast and I know I'm a bit all over the place, but this is just what it's like. So I just want to be real and authentic, and I'm not editing all of this out. So anyways, moving on to the day after, I knew everything was more clear. I could feel it at the times where I was going through the really bad parts of the healing. Bearing in mind I'm still going through it, but the start of it was just the worst because I was just in panic mode and I couldn't ground my energy because I couldn't think of things. My head was too cluttered with all of this this thing that happened, and I couldn't comprehend how to calm my mind. I couldn't do it. So then when obviously you have to think about if your mind is that cluttered and you're not going to be able to channel them messages. So messages weren't really coming through, and if they did, they were very scattered. So it's not like spirit could be like, Abby, there's negative spirits around you, you know, you need to clear. Like, it was just full on my ego scaring me and telling me all these scary things. That's pretty much it. It wasn't like guidance and things like that, other than just like the thought, like, okay, maybe we should get some Reiki from somebody else to try and take off some of the burden and things like that. And I followed my intuition, but there wasn't normally I can get like messages all day, but then it was few and far between. So I just wanted to put that there. And then the next day, I'm basically, everywhere feels so much clearer. I'm getting messages again. I feel like a clear channel again. I'm feeling more, a little bit more myself. And yeah, I've been resting a lot. I go to bed and I have been sleeping good, but I've been sleeping light. So yeah, so I was asleep and then I just felt like, so this is my spine as I'm laying in my bed. I was laying on my side, that's how I sleep, and I felt one finger like this go down my spine. When it got to here, I woke up and I didn't move. I was just like staying still, and I was just like looking around with my eyes but pretending like it's okay, just don't move. It didn't stop, it went like this. I woke up and then it just carried on, and I was looking around like, what is that? But it carried on and it was so firm. I freaked out. I didn't externally, but inside I was like, what is happening? Because again, you know, I'm not in my normal mindset. I was in like I did feel a lot better. If that was the night before, I would have been crying, but I did feel a lot better, so I didn't freak out, but I was just like, oh, this doesn't feel good. The energy felt different. It didn't feel negative, like I've felt negative spirits. You can feel their energy just feel negative. This didn't feel negative, but it felt different, and it felt like unusual. It didn't feel like what I've felt before. So again, I was confused, and to me, my ego was like, well, if it doesn't feel like an energy you felt before, then it's negative, get it out, you know, blah blah blah. Just calm. So I just told myself, like, it's okay, nothing negative is allowed in my house, and I've already saged, so whatever it is, it's trying to help me. Nothing negative is allowed in my house. And I was kind of affirming this in my head to calm myself down, like, it's okay, nothing negative is allowed in my house. Whatever it is, it's helping me, it's okay. And it started to calm my mind again, because at this point I'm not on my normal vibration, so I'm kind of like, I'm a lot better, but it's so easy to drop down there again. So I just kind of calm myself down with some, like, you know, soothing self-talk and just telling myself it's all okay, and you know, everything's fine. And it really helped me really quickly. I turned around so I wasn't facing that way anymore, because I wanted to see the door, because I was like, hang on, I don't like not seeing if someone's walking into my room right now. So yeah, I turned around, I felt much better. I've also, let me just point out, I've literally seen like 3 spirits as I'm making this video, and it's very distracting. So yes, yeah, my energy is literally all over the place. So I turned around, I went back to sleep, everything was fine. The next day I was telling my friend, like, oh my god, this happened, like it was the weirdest thing ever. And then she made a joke. She was like, oh, maybe it's that energetic surgery you told me about. And it just clicked in my head. I was like, maybe it was. So basically, extraterrestrial beings can actually come down and assist us, and it's called energetic surgery. That's what I've heard some people talk about it. I've not heard a lot of people talk about it, so it could have a different name, I don't know. But basically it's where extraterrestrial beings basically help our physical body and our energetic body, and they can like download codes into our body, or they can help like illnesses, or just upgrades, like so much. They can do everything. So yeah, it just kind of clicked, and I was like, maybe, you know. So I left it as that, and then I'm asking my pendulum some questions. My friend actually got me this. I was asking my pendulum some questions that day, and I was like, do you know, I'm gonna ask it, like this is so fun. I never know what to ask my pendulum, so I'm like, yes, I have a question. And I basically used my pendulum to ask, okay, was this my spirit guides? No. Okay, was this aliens or extraterrestrial beings? Yes. Okay, was they doing no, was they part of my extraterrestrial being, like extra like my family, my soul family, my cosmic family? I can't remember how I asked it, but that's what I asked. And they said no. I was like, okay, are they part of my spirit team? That's what I call my spirit team, because there's so many, there's like angels, spirit guides, there's just too many, so I'm like, spirit team. And they said yes. I'm like, okay. Was they helping heal my back? Because I've had a really bad back recently, and when this thing came up to heal, I intuitively knew that it's been hurting, and I've really wanted a massage recently, but I keep putting it off and not getting it. And it's because it's physically in my body and it needs massaging out. It's kind of like stuck in my back. And they were helping me heal my back. And they said yes. And then I asked a few other questions, and then I basically sat and then channeled a little bit. And basically it was extraterrestrial beings coming down to help heal my body. Also, I asked about my face, if they'd came and did work on my face, this side of my face, and also my ear, because it felt really like tender to touch. It was a little bit sore, and just, yeah, it just felt odd, and like pressure, and my ears especially have been like really, like, feels like I'm underwater and a lot of pressure in my ears. And they said yeah, they did do that, and they was trying to assist with me with my healing with my throat chakra, because that's what this is linked to, and that's what I'm healing right now. And yeah, I just thought it was insane. I was like messaging and like sending the videos of what I asked the pendulum to my friend, like, no way, you were right, like that's so cool, because I believe in all of that, but I had never experienced it before. And then it made me remember when I watched someone's video and they said, I like want to see the aliens, like why would, you know, and she was channeling them. She always would channel them anyway, but she was like, why wouldn't you show yourself to me? Like, can you show yourself to me? And they said no, because you'd be too frightened. And she was like, no, I want to do it. I want you to show me yourselves. And they said okay. And they didn't do it straight away, they waited, and then they did it when she wasn't expecting it, and she freaked out. And then she freaked out, a day or whatever goes by, and then she's like channeling them again, like, why haven't you showed up to me, you know, you said you would. And then they're like, we did, but you freaked out. And she was like, what? And then they said like, that thing that happened, it was us and we was trying to like show ourselves to you, but you freaked out too soon, so we had to like step back. And then she was like, oh no, but if I knew it was you, I wouldn't have freaked out. But they're like, no, it just shows like humans and our brains just kind of freak out if we don't know what it is, if it's unknown to us, and if it feels different, we just automatically freak out, rather than actually being like, okay, my ear's ringing right now as well. They're like confirming like, yeah, you do. So yeah, rather than just being like, okay, like there's no need to freak out, it's probably just, you know, like thinking the best. We're just like, nah, this is different, I don't like it, what is it? Like it could be something negative, and you know, things like that. So it just reminded me about it, and I just kind of wanted to share that little story. But yeah, I do apologise for how skitty this video is, and again, I don't want to be the YouTuber that edits everything and pretends to be perfect and this persona that they're not. I just want to be myself, and I just want to come on and share when I feel like coming on and sharing. I actually wasn't gonna video tonight, I was gonna still rest, but I just really wanted to share that story because I want to look back at it and I want to remember what it feels like in that moment. So yeah, it's kind of like just a memory for me, really. So yeah, I'm super excited to see what you guys think, see if anyone else has had any experiences like this. And honestly, a few months back I would never have shared this video because I would be too freaked out that people would think I was weird for talking about aliens, but I don't care. My throat chakra is healing. So I can speak about things like this now. And also American government has actually published it. They've actually published documents to prove that they've been working with aliens for quite some time. So it's actually facts now, and I don't look like the weirdo that's just talking about aliens when people don't believe it. So anyways, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making it my Saturday video because I'm not sure where this healing journey is going to take me. I still do feel like I need to rest quite a lot, so just bear with me. I promise I love YouTube, it's my favourite thing ever, but I just need to make sure I'm putting myself first right now and making sure I rest when I need to rest. I just need an up. Yeah, I just need to make sure I'm resting, and if I can get the video up, I would love to do that, but if I need rest, then I'm gonna have to do that first. So yeah, bear with me at the next few weeks, but I promise I will get back to normal and take you guys on the journey with me, because who knows, this might help you too. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you check out that jewellery below. And also the sale is still on for my course where you can have me for 8 weeks, video calls, mentoring, healing, and just so much more. Healing from your past, healing all of them blocks to manifest and creating that amazing future. So that's also going to be down below, but yeah, make sure you go and check all of that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!